I'm gonna get my ass whooped by Viking again. Watch it. I swear to God, the Viking. Hey, well, I swear to God, get my butt whooped by Viking this time. I'll be deleting Madden 20.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots.
There you go, Tom Brady.
And this will be a touchback.
I know I tossed it that year and pass. Don't let me down this time, Tom Brady.
Wait, that down 80. Down 80. Watch the screen. Hey, go 66.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Brady, flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. This is
Let's go!
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38. Well, how about the passing numbers so far on this first drive?
Oh, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the start. The confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Patriots!
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Our first carry now for Jordan Howard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to.
Damn it!
Sean Jeffrey. He's at the 30.
Not this shit again!
Sean Jeffrey. 61 yards.
Johnny Lesser, it's all your fault, boy.
On the board here in this first quarter.
It's everybody's fault in this lobby.
DB, you might not like
Viking, Tinkerbell, and Wall, my friends.
Correct on both counts.
My fault,
right?
everybody's
fault.
fault.
Once he took off, I mean, let's face it. That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Except you.
And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott good with a PAT.
Who's that count on Tom Brady? Get ball down in his zone again. If I lose this, I'll be blocking everybody in the gym lobby.
Had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
If I lose this, I'll be blocking everybody.
Touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we doing?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the move to his under pressure again, and down he goes again.
On you, Vikings.
Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, what a catch by Edelman. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole we were trying to get out of.
Yeah. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Jalen Mills. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Edelman was the intended target. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Patriots' 14-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
That's it, Eagles. I'm done.
Wentz going to throw. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
What?
And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point.
How is that even possible?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now whistle. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
3, 218.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. And his throw is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Somebody called me about my PS4. If I want to sell it, I say yeah.
Alright, whatever.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some time.
See what happens. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Take that! Julian Edelman!
Complete as well.
Bitch!
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Now
really
Brady
running
sliding out of the pocket.
Bullshit!
Did you hear me?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Bullshit!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So it wasn't the line that jumped.
Shut your mouth! I'm live retrieving this. Everybody from my high school team seeing this.
Most of the time, it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it. But in this case, you're exactly right. 2nd level.
Take down Viking.
Up to the 1st level, and that hurts him.
And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now Wentz, the veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean just texted me or Snapchatted me.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I just had an airhead today.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on that last drive,
you in a damn party.
Went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. Here's something you don't see too often. They're 0 for 2 converting these in the opening quarter, but they're trying a third time here on fourth down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. And bring it to you.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be second and about a yard.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
This is Howard on second down. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagle. Touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Smoke or fish with me.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
I love her more.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You got enough being me. Tired of the game shit.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on fourth down.
You gotta
turned it
do
over,
different plays, bro.
Turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Catch that, man.
To go for it on fourth
Nobody
down.
was right by you.
A bit of it, but it showed confidence.
Butterfeeders.
I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
Why do you
Also
have
showed confidence in the
Kessler?
defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Let's go, Gary Yeoman.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 38 yards. And the Patriots get a score closer. Gostkowski for the point after. It's up and good, so they claw back into it, 24-14 now. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Eagles take over.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Getting the sense Charles are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part.
Come on, guy, don't move.
Best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. Wentz now already over 100 yards passing in this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. And that's complete to Jeffrey. Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry, because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now, because as his confidence grows.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Yes,
Picked off by Jason McCoy. He will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this 1st quarter. The Pats at the line, ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Edelman there, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden.
How you doing, Edelman?
Julian Edelman. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Kessler. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and deep. Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he's free going down the left side. It's and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism, because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added: Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. It's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget,
just to let you know, you had a wide-open receiver on the right side.
He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive.
You gotta know that. I find that out if I threw the ball.
Kessler again here on 2nd and 10.
How you doing?
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking to pass, Kessler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Losing 4 yards that time. And now it's 4th down. Now, how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Kessler. He'll buy some time right. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ryan Izzo, 59 yards. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Don't go keep saying.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
You guys ready to?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got half of what they needed. Now here's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Please, Viking, I don't know where
so
anymore.
Quickly, Charles, what could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Wentz now 9 of 17 through the air.
I know Cheater, but help you trying to help you win.
Wentz. That is
pass interference. Holy fuck!
Time today. Picked up by Jason McCourty, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
I don't care what that.
Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
Dealing with the Cheaters, the Patriots. This is what happens.
September 10th. Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest
with you with Jenkins.
But you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th 2020, and they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely do it for Kansas City.
And he can't find anywhere to go with
Read
it.
that play
And
like
he
it
goes
was a
down.
fucking book.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Baby, snapshot of you. No. What do you mean, no, Missy?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Kessler.
Oh, you lucky bitch.
Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on fourth?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay,
Yo,
just knock
Kevin,
it down,
we're going
take the
back
ball
and
on
forth
offense.
again, bro.
But sometimes you have to know when to break the rules, and he did to the tune of 6 points.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the
I'm
air.
in my own lobby.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Hey, you were going to do it. Something. Believe me, if I lived down there, I could make
The
you.
Pats at the line, ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably
Where the
scratching
fuck
their
is my
heads.
Yeah,
Pepsi?
they're going a little bit crazy.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39.
I don't have to
It's
take
a
it out of
big
here.
play there for the
Fucking
Patriots. And even 40 yards.
Did I really drink all the Pepsi? It's his dick.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Kessler flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done
Yes,
in the
you
passing game.
are.
When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then gets
No,
it
it
with
said
the
this
Eagles,
dick.
and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run with Howard. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. This pass complete, wins to Ertz. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From the gun, it's Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Throwing is Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Yes, she is, babe.
17 yards and a first down for Philly. Wentz now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Flush to his right. He's going to take off. Touchdown, Eagles.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Love you.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.